Whoa, I don't know what I just kicked. Happy Thanksgiving Tuesday. Welcome. If you're like me, preparations are already underway for your holiday. We've made our menu up. I did my grocery shopping yesterday. I'm prepping and chopping today and cooking tomorrow and then taking it to my daughters for Thanksgiving. So looking forward to that. I hope you guys are looking forward to Thanksgiving also here in the U.S. I'm only bringing 4 dishes, which is quite a bit, but it's only 4. She's doing the majority, so it's not too bad. Trying to figure it all out in my new kitchen and where everything is, but I think I can do it. I love Thanksgiving. It is just such a nice holiday. I always enjoy it with family. I'm so glad we can get together. Unfortunately, my other daughter, Jenny, and her family won't be there, but it's what it is. So I'm just checking my thing. Sorry, I have to lean over so far. Checking to see if I am up here and running. I don't see anyone hopping on yet, but oh, nope, I am there, and now I have someone watching, so good. All is good. So Jenny's not going to make it, but she and her family will be here during the Christmas holidays, so I'm looking forward to that. It is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. It is a rainy Tuesday here. Hi, Pam. Glad you're watching. We've had rain all night long, over an inch, which is wonderful because we really need rain. So I am happy about that. Supposed to get some more on and off throughout the day, and then I think it's going to be nice for Thanksgiving, no rain. So that's always good when people are traveling. Makes me happy too. Good morning, Pam. My name is Maureen Rolfus, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. I am coming to you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, in the United States. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 26 years, and I love what I do. And my passion is to share the joy of card making and paper crafting with you, and then encourage you to pass those cards on to others to make their day, to bring some happiness and joy to them. What could be better, right? Let's see. Please be sure to give me a hello if you are hopping on. I love to know when you stop by. Please leave your comments. I love to hear from you. And if you're watching on the replay, go ahead and put replay and let me know when you're watching and where you're from, because I love that also. And I'd love to hear about your Thanksgiving plans. I just shared mine. Are you cooking? Are you going to be with family? Are you going to be with friends? I know a few churches are having activities. Yeah, sure. We'd all love to hear what you're doing this Thanksgiving and what you are thankful for. I just find that my list of what I'm thankful for gets longer and longer every day, because life is good and God is good, and even in the hard times, you can find a million things to be thankful for. So one thing I'm thankful for, and I think I lied to you last Friday, is we're finally going to get living room furniture today. I thought it was supposed to come Friday. We were told it was going to come Friday. My husband had it written down as Friday. Nothing happened. So Friday afternoon, we finally called and they go, oh no, we don't even have you on a list for a delivery. So somehow wires got crossed, but we got it all straightened out. And this afternoon, we are going to get living room furniture, God willing. And I am excited about that and tired of sitting on folding plastic chairs watching TV. Let's see what I want to tell you. As always, I will be drawing from all of the comments today and giving away the card that we make today. So please comment. The comments don't have to be card related. I just want to hear from you and have a dialogue with you. So I do care about the people that watch, and you've all become close to me and good friends. So please, please let me know what is going on in your life. I can't answer comments during my video once I go down to the table because I can't see them, but I will acknowledge them and answer them all afterward for sure. You have till midnight tomorrow. What would that be? The 20, oh, today, yeah, the 21st, the 22nd, midnight tomorrow, the 22nd, to comment, and I will draw for a winner the morning of the 23rd, Thanksgiving morning, and get that card out to you. Congratulations to my last winner, Lori Wacott. She won my What card did I make? Oh, the one with the paper florist flowers, the blue card that I made last time. So Lori, that is already on its way to you in the mail. Thank you for watching and commenting. Also, if you can share my video to your homepage, to another crafty group, to a crafty friend, I so appreciate when you do that. Good morning, Jeanette. That really gets me exposure to other people who might not ever hear of the Crazy Stamping Lady unless you share with them. So I really appreciate that if you do that. If you do that, I will give you a bonus entry toward the card today. So maybe increase your possibilities of winning it. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that is it. Yeah, I'm just going to take you down to the table so that you'll see my gray skies, a little cloudy out there. The street sweeper came past twice this morning, so the roads are really nice and clean. They washed them down, took off all the leaves, and they look fantastic. So I think they do that about once a month here, and I love it that the roads look so nice. All right, I'm going to move this up a little bit. Looks like I'm down a little bit today. I did have to move my stand for a Zoom call I was doing, so it got a little discombobulated, but I think we're okay. This is me, Maureen Rolfes, the Crazy Stamping Lady. My blog is crazystampinglady.blogspot.com. My email is crazystampinglady@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook right where you are at facebook.com/crazystampinglady. On YouTube, I'm under Maureen Rolfes, and I am migrating over a bunch of my videos. So if you have friends not on Facebook and you want to share that YouTube to share, search on my name, that is coming along great. I'm getting wonderful comments from people. And you can shop with me at stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net. If you do shop with me this month, please use my hostess code. By using that hostess code, you allow me to get the most benefit for your order, which allows me to give the most benefits back to you, my customers, which I really try to do. My hostess code for November is right here. If your order is over $150 pre-shipping and handling and tax, then don't use that because you will earn your own hostess rewards in that case. But be sure you're shopping with me. Be sure that my name is popping up because there has been some confusion with the websites and that in the past few weeks. All right, I got a couple cards. This first one is from my friend Lori, who won my last card drawing. It says, "Thankful for you," and it's cut out with these beautiful stitch dies. Look how pretty. There is something about fall colors. I love, love, love them. Lori, beautiful card. Thank you so much. And then this card from my friend Karen with a little pumpkin pie on it. And it says Happy Thanksgiving. And it is just adorable and a little bit of bling on there. And I love the little dollop of white whipped cream right on top of that pie. So, so cute. Thank you, Karen, for thinking of me and sharing that with me for the Thanksgiving holiday. All right, guys. Today starts our last chance products sale. All of the products that are being retired from this mini catalog are now out there available for sale, but they will go away as soon as they're sold out. Anything retiring will not be coming back. So when you're buying on that last chance sale, just know that everything there will go away once they've run out of it. Some products are on sale up to 60% off, so make sure you check that out and see. The best way to find that is just to go to stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net, click on the Shop Now button, and then it will take you over to where you can order, and then just click on the, I think under the specials, it'll be the last chance sale. So under the specials is clearance rack and last chance sale and any bundled sets you can get. So make sure you check those out. Again, once something is gone, it just won't be available there. So if there's something you love, don't wait because you want to get it while it's still available. I did do a catalog walkthrough last Saturday, I think, or Sunday, of all the products that are being retired. So if that's good for you, if a visual really helps, go back and find that video and watch it. It's pretty quick and it'll talk you through every page and what's going away. But again, you can always find them under the last chance products sale on the website. My free monthly virtual card class, if you place any order with me through the end of this month, well, not any order, if you place an order with me through the end of this month using my hostess code, and that order is $50 or more, you will get 3 free card kits in the mail. If it's $75 or more, you'll get those 3 free card kits plus a bonus project. And if it's $100 or more, you'll get those 3 free cards, a bonus project, and a half a package of a current embellishment. You have till the end of the month to do that. Now, if you do place any order at all, you will receive a thank you card from me because I really appreciate your business so much. So everyone that orders will receive that. But if you order more, you will get one of these. And then on December 11th at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time, I will do a free monthly virtual card class on this Facebook group, and we'll put those projects together. Now, that class is open to anyone who wants to watch, but if you place your order, you'll have the kits to actually make those with me. I am completing my list for the January to April 2024 catalog and the celebration catalog. If you are on my list, your catalog will be sent to you directly from Stampin' Up! In the month of December, but you must order by November 28th to get on that list. So if you've ordered in the past 6 months, basically June 1st through November 28th, then you will automatically get a catalog in the mail from me. If you haven't ordered during that time, please make sure you put in your order by November 28th so that you'll be on that list to get those catalogs. And then Merry and Bright continues as my bundle bonus. Now, this bundle is on the last chance list, so if it does sell out, then my bundle bonus will just end for this month. But it is on there. It is fun, fun, fun. Such a cute bundle. I've made a couple cards in Facebook Lives with them, so go back and look for those. All of my profits from that bundle that I sell in the month of November will go to support the Doors of Hope Ministry in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And you can find out more about that ministry at opendoorsofhope.org. Also, I will send you a tutorial bundle of additional card making ideas that you can use to create wonderful projects. So if you can support me and that ministry, I really appreciate that. Mini catalog. So this is what I walked through on Sunday. I went through every page and showed you what is going away, what is continuing, what is going to be on sale, what's carrying over into a future catalog. So like I said, if a visual is good for you, go ahead and watch that video and then place your order. It just really helps me sometimes seeing things visually. But today we are using the Joy of Christmas paper out of the mini catalog on our card, and this is being retired. Basically, all of the designer series papers except one are being retired out of this catalog. So if you like the papers, get them while they are there. And then out of our annual catalog, we're going to be using, let me get to the right little tab here. Those tabs don't always work so well. There we go. We're going to be using the Cottage Wreath set off of page 39 of the annual catalog. This set is only $19, so it's a great value, and it carries you through Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, which is super nice, very versatile. It's been in the catalog a while, so the original time it was a bundle where you could get 10% off. It is no longer bundled, but there are coordinating dies for it. So let me show you those. They are on page 163, and it is the Country Wreath Dies, and they coordinate with this stamp set. So we are using just one die out of here today. And if you didn't want to, you could certainly make this card just by fussy cutting that one item. So a lot of times, I usually buy the dies and sets together because when I resell them as a demonstrator, it's nice to have them together. But there's some times when dies are standalone and the stamp set standalone, and I think this is one of those cases. The stamp set works beautifully on its own, and actually these dies could work beautifully on their own with any other set. So we're going to make a beautiful card using those today. Let me show you the card right here, and I just love how it turned out. I did stamp that little sprig on the envelope there. And I use, like I said, the Cottage Wreath, so you can see how this is a very standalone set. It does not necessarily need the dies. And then here's the dies, which are also very standalone and don't actually need the stamp set. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that you can get those and use what's going to work for you. And then I'm also using a sentiment on the inside of my card, to you and yours this Christmas, and again that little sprig, and that comes from the stamp set, the Brightest Glow, and I also love this stamp set. This is out of the annual catalog too, I'm pretty sure, and it's just a go-to. Maybe it's not, I better check that. Now that I'm saying that, I don't want to lie to you. I've used it so much, it seems like I've had it forever, but that could be out of the mini catalog. So let me just glance really quickly. Brightest Glow, Brightest Glow, Brightest. Nope, it is. It must be out of the annual because it's not in here. So yes, great, 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 great set. Beautiful sentiments, beautiful scripts. I love it. All right, let's make this card. So I have all the pieces. I pre-die cut that little bow so that we could put it onto our card. But like I said, that would not be that difficult to cut out if you wanted to. And we're just going to take a piece of Very Vanilla that is 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to fold it in half. So this is our regular Very Vanilla. I don't use our thick cardstock very often. I know some people love it for card bases. I tend to like the thinner one just as well. It folds easier, and I always fold it back the other way to get that nice crease in the middle. But it's also less weight for mailing, so I think it stands up good. I think it's a great little card base, so I just use the regular. You have to find what works for you. And we're going to take a piece of Cherry Cobbler that is 5.25 inches by 4 inches, and we're just going to add it directly to the front of this card. So this is a pretty clean and simple card. One that you could easily mass produce for the holidays that are fastly coming up upon us. They are approaching. I try to start sending out my cards right after Thanksgiving, so I want to be sure I at least have a batch of them ready to go. We're going to use a piece of Designer Series paper. Now this is a wood grain, and it has a very light image of musical notes on it. On the other side is this check, and that actually is pretty cool too. But I wanted the contrast of this wood grain. I really love the look of this against the Cherry Cobbler. And this again is from the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper, which you can see I've almost completely used up my pack of that. Yeah, it's beautiful. 12 by 12 and on the last chance retirement list right now. So we're going to add a piece of that. So this piece is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I have to always think about my measurements when I don't write them down. And this is just going to get centered right on top of that layer. So it's a very straightforward, like I said, easily reproducible card that you could make between now and the holidays. And then I have a piece of Cherry Cobbler that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/4, and you want it to go vertical just because I like that vertical feeling on the card. So I did it 3 3/8 by 3 1/4. So yeah, 3 1/4 this way, and 3 3/8 this way. Yes, okay, 3 1/4. It's no, I'm sorry, it's 3 1/8. So what did I do wrong here? Oh yeah, 3 1/8. This way and 3 1/4 this way. You could do it exactly 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 or 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 if you wanted, but like I said, visually it gives me just that hint of that same movement as the card by having it slightly taller. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's going to go on that, and this is 1/4 inch smaller each way, so it is 2 7/8 inches by 3 inches. And we are going to stamp our wreath on here. Now this is a photopolymer set, so I am going to grab my little paper piercing mat, And you can see I've covered it with paper just to protect it, but in this case we shouldn't be going off of this piece of paper, so we should be good. I want to make sure I have it going the correct way, which I do. And I'm going to take the little twig wreath out of this set. So it just looks like a wooden twig wreath. And I'm going to use the copper clay ink, and we're going to stamp it. So originally when I was going to do this, I thought I would use early espresso for this. I'm just going to try to center this side to side on here if I can, top to bottom, pretty close. But when I looked at the Designer Series paper, it seemed to have a hint of golden in it to me. And so the copper clay, I felt, just went better with this paper. Any brown you have will probably work. It is not going to be a big deal. But I try to match it if I have the items to match. So that's what I did. And then there's a wreath that's leaves. Now I'm going to stamp this right over the top of this, but I am not going to worry about figuring out any centering on this wreath. They just layer over each other beautifully. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow and ink it up. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. And we're just going to put it over the top. So really basically all I'm doing is going right over the top of those twigs. Not worried about any special way. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. I think those wreaths are gorgeous. I'm going to keep the Mossy Meadow because we're going to use that some more. So I'm just going to set that right here for now. And then we're going to add some berries. So there's a 3 little berry cluster in this stamp set and my cherry cobbler ink. And I'm just going to stamp my berries. So I'm going to ink them up, stamp them down, turn my berries so they're going a little bit of a different direction, ink it up, stamp it down, turn them again. And that just makes it not look so uniform on your card. And I'm going to put 5 or 6 of these around the edge, depending upon how they lie. And then maybe one more down here. All right, so there's our little cherry cobbler berries on there. And then since I have my inks out, I'm going to take a strip of Very Vanilla. And we're going to stamp Merry Christmas. So this Merry Christmas is from this stamp set. And it fits perfectly into our double oval punch. So I'm just going to come in here and stamp it on here, kind of in the middle, top to bottom. And far enough in because I want to punch it out with the oval punch. And just going to feed that in there, get it straight, punch it out. Like that. And then I wanted to add a little more to this than just the Merry Christmas. So what I'm going to do is take a sprig of green leaves from the stamp set. It's just a bough of leaves, that's all it is. So it works perfect for whatever you want to do with it. And I'm going to come in here and we're going to stamp some of these down this side on my sentiment. And then a little bit coming in at a different direction from this side. So it looks a little bit like those leaves are just kind of hanging down onto our sentiment. And I'm going to come in here on my envelope and we're going to stamp it also. Oh, I just used cherry cobbler. Do not have 2 stamp pads open at the same time if you don't want to accidentally use the wrong one. That's what I just did. So I'm going to clean this off on my chamois and we're going to try that again using the Mossy Meadow. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, or for that matter, if any of you have not ever done that. We're going to stamp that right there. And then I'm going to come back in with my cherry cobbler and add the little berries here at the base of the stem and add my little Merry Christmas underneath here because I like to decorate my envelopes. So there's our envelope. And on the inside of our card, we might as go ahead and do our sentiment. I'm going to do it upside down. I know I've shared this with you a couple times. I am going to stamp this to you and yours this Christmas. with Cherry Cobbler. This is a red rubber stamp, so it wouldn't need the mat under it, but it's not going to hurt anything to have it there. And we're just going to stamp this, but I'm going to stamp it upside down on the inside of my card. I just find for me, and I hear this is a real thing, that if I can stamp a sentiment upside down, many times I can get it straighter on the inside of my card than if I do it right side up. I think part of it is that this section is closer to me while I'm stamping, but they also say that visually, when you're stamping a stamp that has words, your mind is reading those words, and that's distracting from your ability to keep it straight. So I'm not sure what's true, but I know that usually I can do better upside down. And then we're going to take that little bowl of leaves again with the Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to place that right underneath my sentiment, like that. And we're going to add some little berries to that to finish off the inside of this card. I think, for one thing, I think these colors are gorgeous. The Mossy Meadow and the Cherry Cobbler, along with the browns, I just think they're such an elegant look, bringing those all together. So our stamping is basically done on this. I'm going to take a strip of Cherry Cobbler and that same double oval punch, and we're going to come in here, and hopefully this is wide enough because it was just a scrap, but it looks like it. I'm going to punch out a Cherry Cobbler border for our sentiment, and then we're going to put this together, and it's going to come together very simply, so I don't need my mat anymore. I am going to, since I've opened it a few times, take my bone folder and run it along that edge one more time so it lays nice and flat while we're putting it together. We're just going to take our Cherry Cobbler square, and I will post all of the measurements in the comments at some time today, probably right after, but if I don't have time right now, shortly. We're going to come in here, and I'm going to place this on my card, and when I'm placing it here, again, I'm making sure, make sure that, okay, it's 3 1/8 by 3 1/4, yeah, that it's narrower this way than this way. It's just that 1/8 of an inch, but I want to be sure I've got it going the right way. I'm going to come in here and place this, leaving a pretty even border around the top and each side. Just like that. And then we're going to take our wreath. And I'm going to make sure also on this one that it's going the right way so it fits perfectly on my little card base here. And it looks like I do have it, so I have an even border all the way around. We're going to place this on there, just like that. I'm going to take my Merry Christmas sentiment. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just excited about Thanksgiving. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do like it. It makes me happy. I love all food, I guess. That could be part of it, but I love being with family. Oh, I forgot my berries on here. We don't want to forget our berries. So I'm going to come back in with Cherry Cobbler. I'm going to add a couple little berries on here before I put this on my card. So just a cluster right there on that corner, and a little cluster right up here over there. Just that added little touch. And we're going to now grab dimensionals. So I'm going to take a couple dimensionals. 2 might do it. This isn't that big. And put them on the back of here. So I am making a roast beef and gravy for Thanksgiving, which is one of our favorites. My daughter's doing turkey, so that'll give us a couple meat choices, which is always nice. And I'm making a pumpkin crumble dessert, which is my favorite. I love pecan pie, but pumpkin crumble at Thanksgiving is just a must. So that is what I'm making. Look at that, isn't that cute? And then we're going to add our bow. And I am going to add this with a dimensional. I thought I had some tiny little dimensionals sitting here, but I might be mistaken. I don't see them right now. So we're just going to cut an edge on here, which also works. I just want it slightly smaller than our dimensionals because that bow doesn't have quite enough room for a full one to fit on that very well. So we're just going to come in here and place that on the back of the bow. And then I'm going to come over here to the side and put it on here. And it's going to cover a few of our berries, but not completely, just like that. And then I want to add just a hint of bling. I want this to be a pretty simple card, so I'm not going to put a ton of bling on here, but I am going to take some of our rhinestone gems. This pack is almost gone, look at that. And I'm going to take the tip end of my cherry cobbler blend. Now you can see this tip is starting to get worn. I have colored a lot of gems for the holiday season. But as I've mentioned to you many times, when I color with my blends, 9 times out of 10, I color with the nib end. So that never bothers me if this gets a little frayed. I love coloring my ribbons and my gems. So to me, it's a toss-up. It's worth it for that convenience if that end gets a little frayed, and I'll just use my nib end for coloring. And we're going to pick up this gem, and I'm going to place it right in the middle of my bow, just like that, for just the tiniest bit of bling on my card. And that is our elegant card for today. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. I love the richness of it, the colors of it, the fact that it comes together very easily. I hope you guys like it too. Remember, leaving comments today through midnight tomorrow gets you a chance to win this card, and I will draw for a winner the next morning, and you'll have it in time to send out for the holidays, hopefully. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I was going to be on Friday, but we've been invited back to my daughter's on Friday for some other festivities. So my Friday coffee and a card is going to be moved to Saturday, same time. So it'll be 10:30 Central Time on Saturday rather than Friday. So watch for me then, and I'll put out a reminder about that. And then also, well, there was something else I wanted to tell you, but now I'm drawing. Oh, I am really drawing a blank. Isn't that funny? That's what happens when I don't write notes down. I am getting old, and I don't remember what else I was going to say. But don't forget about our sale going on. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure that you reach out to me. As always, I would love to be your creative coach and demonstrator. And if you have any questions at all or need a catalog, you know the routine. Just video or email me or comment on this video. And whatever it was that I thought was so brilliant that I wanted to tell you has totally fled my mind. So it probably wasn't as brilliant as I thought. I will hope to see you guys all on Saturday. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving with those you love. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.